And we're live. I'm here with Jai Herbert. Jai, thank you so much for joining me.
All right, yeah, you good?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you, more importantly?
I'm wicked, man. Yeah, all good. Had a good sparring session this morning. Feeling sharp, feeling ready, man. So I'm all good, man.
It's such a massive fight. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't know where they've been, but you're fighting Drakkar Klose next month in Vegas. A huge name. When this fight got announced, we were talking about it at MMA UK, and we were saying, how is he not ranked? He's got to be one of the biggest names not to be ranked in that division. You must be so excited for this fight.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's another big challenge, another good, a good test. Really excited. Yeah, it's where I should be. Should be people I should be fighting, and I'm looking forward to it.
He's another guy that's got a lot more UFC fights than you. Do you think that makes any difference at all?
No, I'm not bothered about that. How many fights he's had in the UFC and all that stuff. I was, I suppose he's got more experience, obviously, at the top, the highest level. But at the end of the day, it's just me and him in there. And that's all it comes down to, the skills. You know what I mean? So, and
Yeah.
I've got the skills to get the job done.
It's such a cliche, and I know I've said it the last few interviews I've done, but there are no easy fights in the UFC.
Not at
Um,
all.
but but you have had a baptism of fire. The first fight was against Trinaldo. It was such an epic fight. It was one of the fights that was in contention for fight of the year. It was so close. Going into that third, I really felt like you had the upper hand. What did you take away from that fight?
Um, like you say, I took away from the fight that I knew I could. I can mix it with some of the best in the world. You know what I mean? I knew that I belong at that level, and a lot of people message me. Like some really like some other like experienced UFC fighters, and they were like, "Yeah, man, you did yourself proud, man. You belong at this level with that performance." He was unlucky, but it is what it is. I learned a lot from that fight, and I put ready to put my wrongs right. So yeah, I'm excited.
I really think you did yourself proud. You did all of us proud, and it was a great
Thank you.
performance. You just got caught, and that's just one of the things that can happen at the highest level.
Yeah, yeah, it happens. What can you say? It was a good shot. He threw the shot and it landed, and he done the damage. So fair play to him. But yeah, I did some good stuff in that fight, but at the end of the day, I lost, and I'm looking to get back in there, and put my wrongs right, and then get the win.
A lot of people will remember that Dan Hardy went nuts at Herb Dean after the stoppage. He thought the stoppage was late. What did you think when you eventually saw that all unfolding the next day? What did you make of that? Did you think it was a late stoppage?
You know what? I tried to stay a bit impartial with this one, but
Yeah, I don't
like,
want to put you on the spot. Sorry.
it's all right. It's like I can see both points of view. You know what I mean? Because when I got knocked down, I had my hands up, like sort of defending, but I wasn't really. At the end of the day, I think the fight was done. So I can see why where's Dan Hardy's point of view came from. So yeah, it's just one of them. I see both sides of it, of it really. So I'm just gonna sit on the fence on this one, to be honest.
Yeah, no, fair enough. We've got a couple of questions that have come through. Steamboy said, it's always a pleasure watching you fight, Jai. Your opponent's weight cut started from 207 pounds. I actually saw this podcast that he did. I don't know if you've seen it. He did it with James Lynch, and he said just before Christmas he was 207 pounds. What's the most weight you've ever cut for a fight?
Uh, the most I always walk around at like 78, 77 kilograms, or the most I ever got to is 80 kilograms, which is like what 180 or something like that. So I never really cut more than well, the weight water cut anyway. I never cut more than 4 kilograms. So I don't really struggle with the weight cut, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you think of him cutting from there? I think he said he was 187 this week. So what do you think of him cutting that much weight? He said he's a wrestler, so he can do it.
Oh, yeah, I to be honest, he's just do what he's doing. Make sure you get there and get on weight or whatever.
Yeah.
Do what you do, mate. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm ready to go, man. 5 weeks, you get me. We'll see what I go on. You get me?
Yeah. Steamboy also said on this podcast, Klose did the podcast he mentioned you don't have much of a ground game and he might go for a submission. Knowing some of the guys you train with, I think he's underestimating you. What do you think about that, Jai?
Yeah, that's great, man. I like that. Like, you can go for a sub if he wants. Yeah, that's great, man. But like, boy, I'm defending subs all bloody all day long. I'm like, this bloody hell, get off me all day in the gym, mate. You get me? The lads I got down there, they're always trying to sub me and get me down and everything. So it's great training there. But yeah, if he wants to go for a sub, let's see what I go on. You get me? I'm all for that. You get me? You never know. I might pull a sub out the bag myself. You know what I mean? Some go platter or something. You get me? A little go platter I got in the back pocket there. Or something
Get the
like
bonus.
That. Bonus.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man.
So I wanted to talk about another guy. The only other loss on your record was to Reece McKee. He's somebody else who's had a tough start to the UFC, like some huge name opponents. What do you think of his start to the UFC and you know how difficult it can be, and what do you expect from him next?
Yeah, I know. Reece had he had a tough debut as well. I mean, he fought a guy who was just bloody. He's a middleweight really, and he come down to welterweight. Yeah. Reece is he's a welterweight now, but he has fought a lightweight. So that was a tough fight. Then he fought an experienced guy at welterweight again. So he's had some tough fights, but I'm sure he'll get to win his next fight and go on to do great things in the UFC too.
And what about the guy who took your Cage Warriors belt when you vacated to go to the UFC? Mason Jones is making his debut on Wednesday. What do you think the future holds for him?
Well, we'll see.
He's got a tough opponent as well.
He's got a tough opponent now, yeah?
Mike Davis. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't really seen much of the guy still, to be fair, but yeah, we'll see how he gets on with a tough opponent. I mean, he won the lightweight and the welterweight title. Did he beat Joe McColgan for the lightweight title? You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, Joe McColgan for the lightweight title, wasn't he?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, for the lightweight title, yeah. And
so, but fair play to him. He's he can only fight who's he fought to him, and he went for that welterweight title as well, and he got the win there. So yeah, we'll see how he gets on, man. It's all good, man. It's all interesting. You know what I mean?
Would you like that fight down the road?
Whoever, man. Yeah. If he's up there and he's winning, and and he's got some good names eventually, then yeah, that would be great.
So the UFC starting later on, I think in less than an hour. Are you much of an MMA fan outside?
Is he starting like early
5
tonight?
o'clock. Yeah,
live. Oh, I'm gonna get on that right now after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you'd book this at 4 just to fit perfectly in.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, I am a big MMA fan. I love boxing as well. I love kickboxing as well. I love Glory kickboxing, and I love my football as well. I'm into all sports, to be honest. I do. I'm quite interested in all sports, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah. I like all sports, man. Anything.
So it's a nice early one for us tonight. And the main event is obviously Max Holloway, Calvin Kattar. How do you see that one going?
I don't know, mate. Like Calvin Kattar is one of my favourite fighters in the UFC. To be honest, I love his boxing and that. I love his his striking and his class. But like I say, Holloway's got that footwork, man, and he's got that conditioning, that cardio. He just don't stop, man. So it's an interesting bout, to see how Kattar deals with that. But I'm gonna go with maybe Holloway on this one. Yeah. I think he'll probably outpoint him, like.
You said that Calvin's one of your top fighters in the UFC. Max is one of mine. I just think he's such a classy champion, ex-champion at the moment, but just really top guy. And then obviously a big fight in your division next weekend when Conor takes on Poirier. What are you thinking on that one?
It's probably Conor, you know. Yeah, I think McGregor. Yeah, he's just. I think he'll have probably just have too much for him, man. Probably be an early one as well. Probably first, second round again.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's very good at lightweight. I think, to be honest, I think that's his best weight category. Conor's anyway.
And then we've got the joy of a midweek card, but it should have been the one that Leon Edwards was headlining. So bittersweet. Yeah. So we're so gutted to lose that fight. But I was going to say Tom Breeze is also on that card. So do you want to talk a bit about that fight? Yeah,
man. The Breeze man's on that card. Fighting like a stocky wrestler guy, isn't he? Akhmedov, is it? Akhmedov?
Yeah.
The right name? Yeah. So, but Breeze, man, like he's phenomenal, man. You know, there's never any stone unturned with his preparations or anything. And you know, he's coming off a great win, his last win. We knocked a man out with a jab, and you know, he's just building momentum off that. He's been looking phenomenally in training, so he's got, you know, you're in for a treat, man. I can't see anything but Breeze getting the win. Probably, and I think it'll be by the stopping via punches.
Do you want to pick a round so that people can put their money on it?
The Breeze, man. I'm gonna say. Let me go with. He might have a look. Now, you know what? Late in the first, you know. Yeah.
Late in the first.
Yeah, man. Quick work of him. He's gonna make quick work and get that bonus again. Get me.
It's another nice early one for us, which I'm delighted about. Yeah, that's another early one. And Lerone Murphy's on that card as well. So I'm just like all about that. But obviously gutted that Edwards and Chimaev has been moved, but rebooked for March. They're just desperate to see Leon fight Chimaev, aren't they?
Yeah, man. You see, he's had some bad luck, you know, with the fights falling through and everything. But hopefully, fingers crossed, this time the fight, you know, it happens. I can't see why it wouldn't, but yeah, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing Leon, you know, getting the win and then getting his well-deserved title shot.
Yeah. What do you think about the fact that he is fighting an unranked opponent at the level that he is in the rankings?
You know, at first I was a bit against it. I was like, oh man, he should be fighting like, you know, for the title, or at least like number 2, number 3, like fighting Colby or someone, or Masvidal. I'm thinking, it's a bit of one of them ones. But do you know what? Like the guy's got a big following. There's a lot of hype around the guy. You know what I mean? And so looking at it that way, you know, he's fighting him, so he's gonna bring attention to Leon. You know what I mean? Give him, you know, a good bit of coverage and stuff. So, and then when he gets that, when he gets the win, he can't be denied a title shot, surely. So
yeah, has he been promised one if he does beat Chimaev, or when he does?
I can't disclose that information. Sorry, but you know. Who knows?
Also, even if he has, the UFC are prone to changing their mind. But you would think that he has to get a title shot after that.
You'd think he would, man. He should do, shouldn't he? Come on.
Yeah, he definitely should. So Steamboys said Klose has changed gyms for this camp due to issues. Do you think changing camps before a fight would be a disadvantage?
Yo, Steamboy's on it today, isn't he?
He is. He's king. He said he was looking forward to this interview.
Oh, fair play to him.
I hope he's enjoying it.
Yeah, I hope he is. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the fight, doesn't it? I suppose if you're not happy somewhere and you want to move, it might give you a boost. It might not. He needs to do what he needs to do. But I'm blessed doing what I'm doing in my gym. I'm blessed, man. I think he's changed gyms before, because I remember watching one of his fights. And I think he said something about, he's just started a new gym here or something, changed camps or something. So he might be prone to changing camps or something, or he might have issues with people. I don't know, but that's up to him. And I'm blessed doing my thing, man. I'm happy with my coaches. I'm confident in my coaches, confident in my training partners, confident in my abilities, confident in my preparation, and I'm just ready to go, man.
I think he's only got one coach in his corner as well, his striking coach, and I think he's having his wife and a friend as like his other corner people. Well, like, I mean, it is expensive to fly people out to these places and stuff, but what do you think of people who like have non-coaching staff in their corner? Is it something you'd ever
Well, I
consider?
think listen, you got to do what makes you comfortable in the people in the corner, innit? You know what I mean? Whoever you, I think as well, like, you know, like fight week and stuff. When you have people like my girlfriend, when I was fighting in Britain and stuff, obviously she was a professional fighter, and stuff. She likes to come out to the hotel and a fight week, be around me and that stuff. Like it's nice having, like, you know, someone who's close with around you and that and stuff. Like, so some people are like that, and they like to have people like that around them and in the corner and stuff. So it's up to them, and whatever makes you happy in it, like, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, it's just the two of you in the cage. So yeah, you know, it's just the two of you in the cage. So that's what really matters on the night.
Do you think any coaching between the rounds has ever helped you to win a fight, or given you kind of, that's the one thing that I think you might not have, that people who've got a corner full of coaches would have the benefit of?
Yeah, I get that stuff. Yeah, a couple of times, like, you know, when I've come back to the corner, they're like, oh, you know, just little things that have been said, and I've just to remind me, and like, you know, go back out there, and them little words are stuck in my head to keep on, you know, what I've been told. But it's like I say, it depends on the fighter, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've cornered people and they don't listen to me. They don't listen. They just go out there and do their own thing. They're doing their own thing. It's going mad. Like, no, and then they just, you know what I mean? It's just.
Oh no, I think we might have lost the connection there. Oh, you're back.
I'm still here, man, with the cuppa. The cuppa.
I think particularly now there's no crowds and you can hear what corners are saying, I think you can really kind of tell the people who are giving technical advice that the fighter listens to and kind of changes. It could be something small, something that the corner's seeing happen repeatedly that they, you know, are able to point out. Or I don't know, I would have thought it'd be a benefit having coaches in your corner.
Yeah, obviously he's a benefit. Yeah, of course he's.
Yeah,
it's a benefit. Yeah, man. People who know what they're doing, they've got experience and stuff. Having them in the corner, you know, it can't not be a benefit. He's a benefit. Yeah, it's great to have.
So Peter Knox says this is his permanent question. If you could change one rule in MMA, what would you change?
Do you know what? I think about this the other day. You know what? I'd like headbutts. I think.
That is quite a common answer. Headbutts. Okay.
Yeah, and on the floor as well. Headbutting someone on the floor, that'd be good to do that. Dropping a nut on the floor after, you know, quick thing. That'd be good. And backwards nut as well. You know, someone trying to get on your back and that. Just give them a nut in the back and that. In the head.
I've seen people try and pretend that's accidental when somebody's got their back.
Yeah, I like that. Headbutts on the floor. I'm not too sure about knees on the floor, knee to the head on the floor. I know they do that in Japan and that, don't they? Some places and stuff. But,
yeah.
Head
stomps as well. Soccer kicks to the head.
Kick, yeah. Not head stomp. Soccer kicks, yeah. Bang, clap someone in the head, like. But I think the downwards elbow and all that. That's all rubbish, man. It's just it's just stupid. Just throw your elbow in it.
Yeah, that's it. That's such an annoying one.
Yeah.
One more from Steamboy.
Steamboy.
Big shout out to Steamboy. You're a big Wolves fan. How do you see the rest of the season playing out for Wolves?
Well, they just lost to the baggies, didn't they? To West Brom. The frigging. So I don't know what's going on, man. But I think they'll get in the maybe the top 6, top 8. So yeah. But if they get some more players in this month, I think this is the transfer window this January, innit? So
Yeah.
getting more players, they'll be. I think they'll be okay. But yeah, I think they'll still be there about like mid-table. Do you know what I mean? So, great, man. It's great.
They're staying up, Steamboy.
Yeah, 100%. I can't. Nah, they ain't getting relegated. No way. Too good, man. The players are too good.
Well, I just wanted to end by saying congratulations on your beautiful new baby, and
Thank you.
congratulations on your engagement as well to your lovely fiance. And I
Thank
wanted to
you.
give her a personal shout out to her for arranging the interview and say thank you, Jay. For anyone who doesn't follow
you.
Jay, she's Jay_trains on Instagram and on Twitter. Yeah, follow her. So despite lockdown, it seems like you've had a great 2020 and a big 2021 coming up.
100%, yeah. I know lockdown's been a bit one of them ones, but I think the UFC have been great during lockdown. I mean, they've had a show like every weekend, haven't they? Bar one, probably one weekend. In 2020,
this break over Christmas has killed me.
It's been weird, isn't it? It's like, there's no UFC, but like they've had like one every week. It's like incredible what they've done.
Yeah.
During the COVID, like, so yeah. And I've had obviously it was a big year for me. I remember my debut, had my my first child, my son, got engaged. So yeah, it's been a really good year, despite the Corona situation. It's been a really good year for me, and hopefully 2021 will be even better. No, hopefully it will be.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone, thank anyone, or any sponsors or anything?
Yeah, big shout out to my sponsor, Green Hill Sport UK, for their continuous help. Renegade Jiu-Jitsu, my team and all my teammates at Renegade Jiu-Jitsu, my girlfriend Jay, and yeah, all my coaches and all my friends and all my team, man. You stumped me a bit there. I didn't realise you were going to tell me to do some shout outs like.
Sorry.
Yeah. So everyone who knows me
worried you were missing someone out.
Me. Yeah, I'll probably be like, oh God. Yeah, man.
Well, another shout out from me to Jay to say thank you for setting this up. Thank you to you for doing it. I want to wish Tom Breeze the best of luck for next Wednesday, or best of school, should I say? He doesn't need luck.
Yep. 100%. Yeah, Breeze man. Tune in Wednesday. See the Breeze man do the business.
I can't remember what time it starts on Wednesday. I think it might be as early as like 4:00, something like that. So it's going to be a really good night of fights. As I said, Lerone Murphy's on that card as well. It's going to be a good one. So yeah, get behind the UK guys, everyone, and enjoy the fights tonight. Enjoy the fights, Jai.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Katie.
And best of skill for February. We're all behind you. Take care.
See you later.